Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, home of the BitSquad, the largest and greatest crypto community in all of the interwebs. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in crypto. If you like money in crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Today is Monday, August 16th, 2021. Come to you every single day exactly at 11:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as you guys know. Big weekend, a lot of interesting things going on. Of course, we had the gigantic Cardano and XRP pumps. Marcy became an admin over the weekend, which is big news apparently in the chat. And Solana and Doge pumping like crazy. So we're going to be taking a look at a lot of interesting stories. Just a reminder for you guys, I will actually not be in the studio tomorrow morning. Got a monthly event I attend that I will be at. DZ will be here covering for me tomorrow. I'll be back on Wednesday.
Hopefully he doesn't have to wear the pirate patch.
Oh, yeah. DZ's having some eye problems.
Yeah, they might be stabbing him in the eye with a needle today. So,
Today?
Yeah, right now.
Wow. Oh, he might have the eye patch.
He might.
Okay,
I don't
here's the question. If he has to wear an eye patch, is he going to come all in on pirate gear?
He should.
Or just the patch?
Needs to go all in,
Yeah,
I say.
He does.
Yeah.
Thank you. And also, if you guys know, we have the B-Clash, our B-Clash NFTs. This was basically a puzzle with all of our Bitverse characters. Completely sold out. We completely sold all those out. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the airdrops. We've been sending airdrops. I think they sent $2,500 in Bit token today. They've got some other projects they're looking at. So thank you to all our people that support the NFTs. And how are you guys liking the Saturday show with DZ and Justin?
Yeah, the NFT update.
Yeah, NFT update. It's going pretty well. People like that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, let's go ahead and jump in, guys. Guys, big news is we finally ticked up to 1.18, and actually our subscriber levels have jumped up over the last week, so we'll probably be hitting 1.2 million over this week, probably by Friday, maybe next week at the latest. Oh, I did get my hairs cut. Thank you for noticing there, Bella Holden. Bella Hodlin is what they should call you. Guys, don't forget to follow us on Twitter. We are almost to 500,000 followers. We're at 487.9K. You guys can head on over here, sign up for our contest. Do we have an update on this?
Let me see.
Yeah, check that out. I think we're at 4.9 million now.
I believe you're right.
We should be.
Very close.
Yep. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram. 258,000 followers there.
Yep. 4.90145.
So we are at 4.9.
Yep. And
guys, don't forget, today is the last day that you can sign up for Caleb and Brown and be entered to win $5,000. So I'm going to talk to Caleb and Brown today, and they're going to pick a winner, and they will notify the winner via email who won the $5,000, and then we will announce it on the channel. All you got to do is sign up for an account, Caleb and Brown. You can get 30% off OTC trading fees. Just come here, click on the website, and you should be able to get to where you need to go. All right. Guys, let's look at the markets here. We're coming in at, look at this, $2 trillion.
$2 trillion.
$2 trillion. Bitcoin coming in at 870. I'm not going to feel real great until Bitcoin's back over 1 trillion. You feel the same?
Yeah, that's when I'll feel real confident in all this. I mean, not that we don't feel confident in it right now, but yeah, 1 trillion market cap for Bitcoin definitely feels good.
Yeah. Marcy says, LOL, let's see if I can get an answer today. What is the question?
Yeah, we tried to.
We don't know what the question is, Marcy. We want to answer your question so bad, but we just don't know what it is. We don't know where you sent it. We don't know the question. But if there's one thing for sure, we want Marcy to have her answer.
Yeah, go ahead. If you have questions right now, start dropping them in the chat, and I'll pull them together for the Q&A here in just a minute.
All right, we got volume looking pretty good, 117 billion. Bitcoin, look at this. We're going back down, 43.6%. And ETH dominance is actually down as well at 18.9%. Why is that? That would have been due to the fact that XRP and Cardano, among other coins, have been pumping like crazy. Ivan Baez says, did you notice the few flash crash over the weekend? I did not. You can do an ETH transaction for 23 Paraguays. Okay, we got Bitcoin coming in at 46.2. Wow, it's down a little bit. It was at 47 this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now, I've been told that this week we could see a pullback as we see some healthy profit taking in this $46,000 to $50,000 range. I told you guys over the weekend that $46,000 or $47,000 to $50,000 is shaping up to be a pretty hard battle. But once we get through it, we will be shooting up for sure. Somebody says crypto savvy still screaming bear market. Well, you know what? These people are going to scream bear markets. The bears are going to scream bear market because that's what they do. And like I said, I don't think all of these people who are saying that we're in a bear market currently, their understanding of the Bitcoin cycles is, I would say, limited at best, but they do understand it a little bit. Because all they're trying to do at this point is they're trying to front run the bear market, because we will go into a bear market. They just think we're in it now. And the funny thing is, we get a lot of these comparisons between 2017 or 2017 to February of 2018 to where we're at now. And people saying, oh, well, we had this big dead cat bounce, this big, bull trap in February when price went back up, to $12,000, $13,000, and then it plummeted. That's where we're at now. Well, no, that's not where we're at now. That's not where we're at during this cycle. There will be a time when Bitcoin will plummet, and then we will see a bull trap after that. We're just not there yet. Like I tell you, all these people, they're not dumb. These YouTubers out here that say we're in a bear market and, have been saying that for months now, have given up on bullish action, given up on 100K. They're not wrong. They're just too early. They're just trying to make sure. And some of it I respect. You guys hear Wendy. I mean, Wendy's always bearish, pretty much. Like, Wendy is saying a lot of bearish things. Why? Because Wendy went through the period of time that I went through in early 2018, all throughout the year, when everyone was still bullish when they shouldn't have been. So she's a little more conservative, and she wants you to take profits, and she wants you to, make sure that you're not hodling all the way down to the bottom, and that's a safe and healthy thing. I just don't think it's that time yet. That's the long and the short of it. So, all right, Bitcoin 46.2, Ethereum at 3,200. Binance coin, $424, back up over 400. Wow. Cardano, a little pullback, $2.11. XRP, a small pullback, $1.23. Dogecoin at 33 cents. We got Mark Cuban pumping Dogecoin over the weekend. Solana now in the top 10. Look at that. In the top 10. We're going to talk about that pump here in just a minute. Look at the biggest pumpers of the day. Solana up 42% today. Terra, our number one coin for the month, I believe, on our monthly picks, up 31%. Phantom up 25%. Huobi token, Kusama, Avalanche, Theta, Harmony, all with over 10% pumps. Chainlink with a nice pump. Let's look at the last 7 days. We got it's hard for me to look at this and know that over the last 7 days, Cardano and XRP are not even the biggest movers. That's crazy. Ravane, Solana, Terra, Clayton, Axie, and then you got XRP, Phantom, and Cardano, all with over 40% pumps. Here's a question.
I got it. We'll get to it.
We'll get to it?
I mean, yeah, whenever. Are you ready to do Q&A?
Marcy has waited so long.
Well, we waited.
Look at that. Do you see that comment by WB there?
Yeah. There was a few comments like that.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. There was another
Oh, wait. Before we go into Marcy's question, I got to show you guys the website.
Oh, no.
This is TJ. The website is tjslover.com. And if you go here, you popped this screen up there, TJ. TJ's Lover Forever. Hi, I'm Brenda, a lovely lady who loves online accounting, cryptocurrency, and TJ. Why has no one ever made a page like this for me? Because they know I'm married. I love these quotes. These quotes are hilarious. TJ is fantastic. He helps make my day better. Personal quote from me, Brenda.
That was funny.
Now I've heard that if you sign up for this newsletter, I've heard there actually is a newsletter that goes out.
No way.
Nick DeMonte saw it. I think there's a newsletter that actually comes out. So you guys all make sure to sign up for hashtag Brenda's got a baby.
Oh man.
That's so funny. That's a
Corey,
that's a Tupac song.
I want to know Corey J. Harden on Twitch if this is you or not. If it's real, there might be Brenda. I have a feeling this is somebody in the Bit Squad just having fun.
No, if Brenda is not real, Corey, I'm going to quit this channel.
I'm not seeing him in here. He's in Twitch chat every single day.
He might be in there as Brenda.
Brenda's gotta be. That's funny. Is TJ's bottom?
Why is everybody asking about your bottom today?
I don't know.
What is that from?
I have no idea. It started, they were asking, when do you know? Yeah. It's getting a little out of hand.
Let's answer Marcy's question. I want to get to Marcy's question.
Let's do some Q&A. Marcy's question was, okay, guys, Q&A. Ben, I've been wondering your opinion since you mentioned weeks ago that the bear market is coming. If what you knew way back then, would you hodl through?
Look, this is my opinion on that. We are not going to sell 100% of our crypto.
No.
Well, what percent do you think we're going to sell?
It's all relative. I mean, we'd have to see how much we have at the top, how high it goes, all that kind of stuff. I think we probably talked, I mean, at least 50%.
Oh, at least.
You know, but
50 to 80%.
probably, yeah.
Somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
50 to 80%. Because look, and that doesn't mean we're selling out crypto. That means we're selling out to get better positions and to get more crypto.
Yeah, that's one thing I would say to keep in mind with when we're talking about the things that we do and how we move stuff around. Keep in mind and know everything that we're doing is to accumulate more crypto, more Bitcoin, more Ethereum, more Cardano. It's not to try to take profits and walk away. So when we sell, it's just to buy back at a better price.
Yeah, because we did. You hodled to the bottom?
Me last time? Absolutely.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah.
I hodled all the way to the bottom, and I will not do it again. Now we're a crypto channel. We believe in crypto for the long term. So there's going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Cardano for sure that we hold on to. Maybe a little Binance coin, maybe a little Chainlink. We're definitely going to hold on to. I think we'll hold on to all our Chainlink.
Yeah,
because Chainlink actually goes up during the bear market. So we're going to hold on to a lot of that stuff. But generally, we're going to be selling out of most things. But that doesn't mean that we're selling out of crypto. It actually means we believe so much in crypto that we want to get out at the top so we can get more. You know, if we can duplicate what we did over this last run on the next run, then by God, we might be billionaires.
Well, and also another thing we talked about.
That's what it takes to buy the Falcons too. It's billions of dollars. So
yeah, we were also talking about the dollar going deflationary and getting stronger over time. So if we're looking at the landscape towards the end of this year, you know, and the dollar is looking like it's getting stronger, that's even more reason to move back into cash. Let a lot of the assets take a hit before moving back into assets.
Yeah, exactly. So that's something we're looking at. And look, if the bear market hits and it's really bad, like we expect it to be, like it is, you know, always, we're gonna have like such great buying opportunities that it just makes sense. But we're not gonna sell it 100% because it's probably not the right thing for us to do. Well, if I were in someone's shoes out there, that was just a regular person, you didn't have any responsibility to crypto, then I would say sell 95% of it.
Yeah, and that's kind of this next question here from this guy on Twitch. I have sold chain.uni, but all less than 40 of each. When should I take profits? I don't want to sell at all. Thanks.
I would say why? Well, why do you not want to sell at all? I think that is it because you believe in the projects you don't want to sell at all? Because if that's the case, then it actually makes more sense to sell it and buy more if you believe in it. So this is where this is just market cycles. This is where the winners are the people that sell the tops and buy the bottoms. And so the amount that you have doesn't really matter. You know, I would say if you've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, consider keeping some of those in case we're wrong. What if we're wrong? What if we're wrong and there's no bear market? I think it's a very low chance. But what if we're wrong? You want to have some exposure still.
Waldocious, thoughts on BitTorrent?
BitTorrent's good. I like it. Tron owns it, but I don't associate it with Tron.
Yeah.
It's been around for a long time. It's you know, one of the earliest kind of decentralized technologies. It's not exactly decentralized, but you know, the spirit of decentralization for sure.
And then on the same vein of the bear market stuff, Bitcoin top the end of the bull market, or will alts keep going?
The Bitcoin top is the end of the Bitcoin bull market. Then we have what we call altcoin season or parabolic altcoin season, where the altcoins run. But we have to be a little careful with this. Now, I'm very confident in what I think about Bitcoin. But with the altcoins, we don't know for sure because we only have one altcoin season cycle that we've had before. With Bitcoin, we've got 4. So we don't know exactly how the altcoins are going to behave, or they're going to behave exactly like they did last time. That's what I base my understanding on, which is going to be in between Halloween and November, or Halloween and Thanksgiving. We will be hitting hitting the top of the market and moving down. But the way that it works is people pull profits from Bitcoin. That's why it starts dropping, and they start putting in the other coins and they start rising.
Risky Johnny, how long does it normally take into the bear market for everything to bottom out?
1 year.
Yep.
Exactly. Almost exactly 1 year to the week. In the last bull to bear market, it was 1 year from the top to the bottom.
Thomas Morrow, super chat, thoughts on Digibyte.
We'll have a Digibyte video this weekend. So there you go.
PodTech, will you start using FTX instead of ByBit?
I'm still confused. I don't think we can actually leverage trade on FTX right now. We're just real bad at looking into it. We've got an account there. FTX said within 1 year they expect Americans to be able to leverage trade. So we're not using ByBit right now. There's nothing wrong with ByBit. We certainly, we still have referrals. You guys knows we don't have our link up anymore because we're not trading. Like, that's what it boils down to for me. Like, we don't come up here and tell you, like, hey, make sure you go sign up for all this stuff and stuff we're not doing. We were trading earlier in the year. We're not really trading right now. So that's why we're not talking about it. But ByBit's still a great company. If you're not an American, certainly sign up for that. If you're an American, then you're probably going to be better off waiting to see what's going to happen with regulation for leverage trading in the United States.
And thoughts or estimate on where you think EARN's going to end up, ERN?
Well, let me look and see where it's at right now. I think it topped out at $70, I think. Let's see where it topped out at. Topped out at $71.54. I can certainly see it getting up back to $50 pretty easily from $14.82. It just had such an explosive run at pretty much the peak of the bull market that, I don't know if they'll be able to duplicate that in this run, maybe in the next one. I'm not 100% EARN is going to get new all-time highs this year, but I do know it's like our sixth biggest holding, so that tells you everything you need to know.
Last question, we're going to kind of roll it together. It's thoughts on the Party Penguins NFT project. Everybody know, or a lot of people know.
I thought it was Pudgy Penguins.
Yeah, that might have been an auto. But also I was going to roll in the Degenerate Apes. That's a big part of what is boosting Solana right now. And a lot of this NFT hype. What's your thoughts on kind of these NFT communities in general? Well,
you'll just have to wait and see when ours comes out. We've got a really cool one that we're working on. It's not Bitverse related. It's something totally different. And we've got some real serious artists on it. That's going to be really cool. We can't wait. It's a little story we're going to tell. We're eventually going to have a series with it, possibly. So we're going to have a lot of cool stuff. I think it's cool. I like that these communities get so involved in this stuff. I would just tell you guys to remember that any market cycle, in collectibles is going to cycle through. Any cycle is going to cycle through. The point here is any market out there has cycles. And so with these NFTs, they're going to be cycles for the price of the NFTs, not necessarily the price of the project. So we might see some of the prices of the NFTs go way up in the bear market when the prices of the actual projects are going down. So just something to keep in mind.
Awesome. All right, let's do some chart. Oh, my computer.
Thoughts on BitBoy versus TJ's bottom?
You don't have to answer that.
Price prediction, of course. Oh, I shouldn't answer that one.
No, I was going to tell him $2 billion.
$2 billion.
That's the answer.
Price prediction, $2 billion. 8,800 viewers.
Actually, 9,000.
9,000 viewers. 1,366 likes. Surely we can get to 6,000 today. It's a Monday. Are the numbers a little low today so far?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Just a slow start this morning.
So is the title good?
It's all right. I tweaked it a little bit.
Okay. So if you guys would do us a favor, make sure to, if you're watching on mobile, X out of the live chat. You're going to move to charts. X out of the live chat. Hit the like button. Then come back to the mobile chat icon. You didn't miss anything. And then, of course, if you are going on smart TV, bottom left-hand corner of your screen, more actions or more options, then hit react. And then like this video if you're a winner. Thumbs down it if you're a loser and you still live with your mom in the basement. Okay. All right, guys. Let's check out the chart for Bitcoin, see what we're seeing right here. Now, I've been told there is some really bullish momentum on, let's see, what was, I think it was the 3-day chart. Let me check out the 3-day chart. Yeah, check this out. So on the 3-day chart for Bitcoin here on Market Cipher, and if you guys want to sign up for Market Cipher, you guys can do that by going to bitboycrypto.com/deals. And then, of course, right here, the very first thing, Market Cipher, we use it pretty much exclusively as an indicator. But on this 3-day chart here, as you will see, we had a bullish green dot on the top. Now, the longer the time frame, the more strong these are. So obviously on the 3-day chart, this is even 3 times stronger than the 1-day chart. Now let's look at the last time that we saw something like this here. Look at this. You got to go all the way back to May of 2020. That would be last year, and you guys can see what happened the last time we had this big run up. I think this run up is going to be much faster. It's going to be much quicker than that, but probably about the same amount of moon, the same moon amount, I would say, for this. So definitely something to keep in mind here, and you guys can see on the 3-day chart, we are in oversold territory, but that doesn't mean much. The entire run up, we were in oversold territory. Or wait, overbought territory. Can't remember which one's which. So we got a red line. That's the point.
We have a lot of people in here talking about the notifications, saying that they don't obviously get notifications when we go live on YouTube. Sometimes they do on the video uploads.
Yeah.
So if you guys want those notifications, if you follow us on Twitch, Twitch does give a notification every time we go live. So if you use both and you want the notifications, just hop on over to Twitch.
Oh, cool. We got a cool comment here from Dev Meta. Ben looks like Ryatsu from Kochikame.
Oh,
you think so?
I have no idea.
You don't think I look like Ryatsu from Kochikame?
I can see it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I don't know if that was a compliment or the biggest put down anyone's ever been given. Okay, so checking out Ethereum here. Ethereum has really been holding pretty sideways here for several days now, as you guys can see on the daily chart. We did get a little boost up, so we were totally sideways there for a while, stuck at 32. Now we're getting sideways, stuck at 33. I feel real good about a big Ethereum pump coming because I don't think Bitcoin is going to retrace much from where it is. Somebody says, any concern on the rising wedge Carl mentioned? If it breaks, do you think it'll go below 45? We had Carl on this morning, so if you guys want to check out our video of Carl at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we actually addressed that in that video. But long and the short of it is, I don't think we're getting a gigantic correction from here. I just don't think there's enough time in the bull market. So Carl subscribes to a theory that the bull run's going to go a little bit longer, maybe through Q1 of next year. I don't subscribe to that theory at all. Deflation is coming in the fall. This is going to be over by the fall, Thanksgiving at the very, very latest. So I don't think we have enough time to really see any more gigantic drops, like a 25% correction. Maybe after a gigantic pump, like maybe we pump up to 60 overnight or something, then we get a 20% correction right after that, maybe. But right now we need more, positive momentum. So that's what I see. Okay, so Ethereum's still at the top of the EMA ribbons, looking good. Let's check out the stock to flow deflection. You guys can see we are climbing up pretty high in that. That is good as we get a little bit closer to the stock to flow predicted number. Looking at the Newpol, we are solidly back in the green here. And it looks like we are climbing up a little bit higher. So we got it. We want to get up to the blue, but we don't want to get there too quickly because that means that'll be the top of the market. Now, with Bitcoin, when we get to the blue, it goes way down. However, with Ethereum, if you ever check out the Ethereum Newpol, it's actually not like that. It stayed blue throughout almost the entire last bull market. What were you showing me?
Somebody said the Falcons have a game in London in October this year.
Yeah, they do. But I don't think we can go to London without without the jab or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is
I would love to go. I want to go.
I do too, but they're making travel very difficult right now.
So sorry, I don't have the jab. So I'm gonna be doing that. Okay, so let's move on here to the next story. Solana price soars to new highs with DeFi project launch. $70 million DEX funding. And I've been hearing NFTs coming to Solana are going to be real big.
The Degenerate Apes are building an academy over there. They're moving over. That's the big hype.
What is Degenerate Apes?
It's just one of those community. You
not the Bored Apes Club.
It's similar.
Let me look it up. Degen Apes Academy?
Yeah.
See, I haven't actually even heard of this one. I haven't seen any of these.
This supposedly is launching on
20,000 followers. Pretty good.
Solana.
Look at these crayons in the mouth. That one's pretty cool. Yeah, they look kind of cool. I like them. They look cool. I just don't know much about that one. I know the Bored Apes Club pretty well, but don't know much about that one. So pretty interesting stuff. Solana blockchain's native asset SOL soared to a new record high on Monday. SOL USD exchange rate rose by 26% to $65 on the Binance exchange after traders assessed a flurry of infrastructural developments in the Solana ecosystem, including a recent $70 million crowdfund to support its blockchain-powered decentralized exchange, Mango Markets. Mango offers a platform for spot markets, lending, and perpetual futures. It sources liquidity from its native pools and Serum, which is another project we like, another Solana blockchain-based exchange, which is backed by billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX. Now, I'll tell you this about Sam. You wonder how Sam got so rich so fast, don't you? Yeah. You wonder why Barry Silbert got rich so fast, too, in the beginnings. You guys picking up what I'm putting down? When you got the financial cartel back, and you get rich real quick. A lot of these guys that make all this money and become these gigantic names overnight, they didn't make it. They were chosen. So financial cartel all behind Solana at this point. I was not so sure about that a while back, but I'm very positive at this point. So same group, basically backing digital currency group, backing Solana. There's a lot of overlap there between some of the projects in Solana. But Solana is a project that we do like. So look, Decentraland is a project that I like. That's, has the digital currency group has their claws all in as well. So, just did want to give you guys that disclaimer so you guys know. Financial cartel behind this one usually means it's going to continue to pump massively. Yeah. Other optimistic updates include the August 9th launch of Wormhole. I've been hearing about this forever. Communication project between Solana and other top DeFi projects, including Terra, Ethereum, and Binance Smart Chain, and soul-powered sales of the Degen Apes, 10,000 NFTs over the weekend. The first day had already sold, or has already had over 200K sold, traded in not even 24 hours in. Barely any notable NFT projects, if any, on Sol, but what happens as the market begins to shift? The demand for Sol will drive prices up to new highs, and looking at the chart, it's prime for price discovery. We should launch something over here on Solana NFTs. Why would we not? So there you go. So that's a bunch of announcements. Solana surges into the top 10 market cap, falling all-time high with a gain of more than 20% over the past day. Solana has surged in the top 10 crypto in all the markets. FTX plans. Solana has close links with the crypto exchange FTX. Their sister company, Alameda Research, is a major investor in Solana. Ooh. FTX also operates its own decentralized exchange called Serum. See, recently, FTX.US president Brett Harrison said the company has plans to offer crypto derivative trading to American customers within a year. It's what I was talking about a little bit earlier. Excuse me. He added that the company is currently in negotiations with the CFTC, which regulates the U.S. derivatives market. So let's check out Dogecoin here. How Dogecoin could reach $1, according to Matt Wallace. You guys know Matt. He's been on the channel before. He's actually a local YouTuber here in the Atlanta area. We like Matt. He is as close as you can get to a Dogecoin expert. On his YouTube channel, Final Stand, Wallace covers everything under the moon when it comes to Dogecoin. Let's see here. He's interacted with Tesla and Elon Musk before. He said when you look at the metrics behind the scenes, you can see a lot of the energy coming in on this recent run is from other countries. A lot of the past runs have primarily and almost exclusively really for most of the big action in the U.S. This time you're seeing Binance playing a bigger role, and that's one of the top exchanges in the world. It's not as popular in the U.S. because you can't use it, which means that we are now seeing markets, most likely in Asia and in Europe, really starting to move to accumulate Doge more. We know Mark Cuban was actually talking about Dogecoin over the weekend, saying it's actually like the most legit currency we have.
Oh, gosh.
Mark Cuban, a facilitator, as they call him. Look, Mark Cuban doesn't really believe that. There's no way Mark Cuban really believes that. So he says he's not shilling Dogecoin. He just thinks it's a great currency for the U.S. You got to start wondering who's got their hooks in Mark Cuban for him to say this.
Yeah.
How much Dogecoin does he have?
Mm-hmm.
So so many of these guys are slimy. I just can't with a lot of this.
Well,
stuff.
it's frustrating because it's people you want to respect and want to be.
It's the flip flopping.
Yeah, it's the inconsistency. Can't even say that consistently. Real quick though, we're getting a lot of questions about Solana, and with it being at an all-time high, it's pumping. People saying, is it too late to get in on Solana? Have I missed out? When's a good entry? Should wait? Basically, if I want to buy some, is it a good time? Should I wait? That kind of stuff, because it is at an all-time high right now. It is in price discovery. It's the same conversation I was having with Aaron this morning in the office, who's looking at it and saying like, well, gosh, when do I, if you like it and you don't have any of it and you want to get a position, what kind of approach would you take?
I would not buy on this.
Right.
I would not buy on this. It's got to correct. I mean, look at the last time it had a massive run up. Look how far it corrected. Of course, it was hitting all-time highs right at the crash point, which I will tell you, I don't think that is a coincidence at all. I think that probably they knew this dump was coming. These people that are connected, they know. I've told you guys this before. I had actually heard a week before the crash that a lot of the VC companies out there, the VC funds, that they were pulling all their money out of private sales, consolidating to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stable coins because a bear market was coming. And I was like, I don't believe that. A guy told me I don't believe it. Well, I'll believe him when he tells me stuff now, for sure. So that's why I didn't really come in. I didn't want to scare people. Didn't want to FUD. It's just one guy that told me this, and turns out it was 100% correct. So when you look at this, I mean, I'm sure that they knew before they dumped there. So looking right now at this, I mean, you got to think it's got to correct. I mean, right now it's $66. I think it'll probably correct down to about 50 or so.
Well, I think, what is the previous all-time high? 54?
55. So yeah, that's probably a pretty good range. Probably around $55 to $58. I'd be looking at it.
There you go.
So, but I'll be honest with you, like, not the best time to get in anything that's pumping right now.
Right.
The best time was a month ago. Best time was 2 weeks ago when we were telling you. So right now, things are about to start taking off. There will come a point in this bull run where this show is a celebration of all the people that are in. It won't be, hey, it's a great time to get in Ethereum. It's $9,000.
Right. It's
So I've been thinking about this all year. Like, what is going to happen when we get to this time when we're all making money and celebrating and the show's fun every day, but yet the interest will also be at the peak.
Right.
So more people will be coming in like, oh, I want to get in and get in. And like, what kind of messaging is that for me to give them? Like, you missed it. You're better off waiting waiting a year from now. It's not going to be a popular message, but it's going to be the right one.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on here. Talk about some Cardano. Cardano's ADA token is now world's third largest crypto.
You want me to reset the clock or just leave it?
Yeah, reset it. Yeah, let's reset it. We probably should have turned this into 2 stories and left out maybe one of the other ones. Maybe. Yeah. Looks like, I mean, it's pretty good stories though. So, a little known digital token linked to the Cardano blockchain. It's just become the third largest virtual currency in the world. A little known digital token, Cardano. You can tell this is from Bloomberg. With so-called ADA cryptocurrency jumping around 50% over the past week alone, optimism is rising. The new technological enhancements will allow smart contracts on Cardano by its announced goal of September 12th. That will enable its network to offer lucrative services like DeFi, where Ethereum currently dominates. Cardano aficionados have been waiting, some impatiently, for what seems like eternity for some news on smart contracts. Cardano is tussling with the number 2 crypto, Ethereum. The more the 1,400% jump in ADA over the past year exceeds the returns from both Bitcoin and Ether. The virtual coin has climbed despite skepticism from its utility from some prominent crypto commentators. For instance, Galaxy Digital, Mike Novogratz said, I spoke to 20 of the smartest people I know in the space, and 0 of them saw Cardano having traction with developers. Well, Mike. What? Well, Mike Novogratz. We should call him Mike Knows a Nothing. Why do you think he's saying this, guys?
Yeah.
You got a whole Ethereum company. Like, yeah, of course he's going to come out and say, well, I tell you what. And I'll tell you this. He says he spoke to 20 of the smartest people he knows in the space. Well, you know who he ain't talked to? Me or TJ. So I was in Mensa. I'm just telling you, he don't know the smartest people in crypto, obviously.
Yeah.
Guys, he's throwing Cardano under the bus because he has a huge stake in Ethereum and Bitcoin. Yeah. You guys say something?
No, I agree with you 100%. Yeah. Like, look at he's incentivized to tear down Cardano. Cardano poses a massive threat to his largest investment.
Absolutely. So I'm looking at some interesting stuff with Cardano right now. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Cardano is looking to get involved with some banks and some of the top banks in the world. And I'm a little nervous about what that means. So that's some news that's been coming to me recently. There was actually an announcement, I think, back in July about this, and we missed it. We didn't really cover it.
Mm-hmm.
Charles is not part of the financial cartel.
Nope.
I look at myself and Charles a lot alike.
Yeah.
Obviously, because people think I'm Charles.
Yeah. Also,
Thank you for supporting my project.
Crob83 said Ben's so smart they should call it Benza.
Dang right. Dang right. Ben's IQ is not over 120. It's definitely over 120 for sure. It's definitely over 120. I won't tell you how high because I'm not smart enough to know, but it's definitely over 120. I think it's about 135 if you really want to know the exact. But anyways, the point here is that Charles is not part of the financial cartel. He's very on the outside of that. He doesn't care about ruffling feathers. He's going to do what he wants to do. However, if we see Cardano really getting involved in humanitarian stuff in Africa and getting involved with banks, that's going to open him up to be influenced by the financial cartel, possibly without him even knowing it. So I'm a little concerned about that. So something to keep your eyes on. Was that Corey J. Harden?
Yeah, I was talking.
Is that Brenda?
No, he confirmed.
He confirmed he's not Brenda.
Yeah.
Some people are saying it's DZ.
So I saw that too, but
if Brenda's in the chat, I want Brenda to speak up.
Yeah, let's hear from you, Brenda. I don't think it was DZ because I know where he was and what he was doing about the time that came to him. So
keeping tabs on these people, bro.
That's kind of
I like it. That's why you're the bad cop around here.
Uh-huh.
All right, so let's talk about Ripple. Ripple price prediction, XRP is on track to reach $1.50. That's kind of what I see. See it get to maybe $1.50 and then possibly retracing a little bit before heading up over $3 on the next leg up. But, you know, here's the really interesting thing with XRP that kind of happened over the weekend. And we're going to put a video out, I think, on this on, I think, Wednesday is when we're going to put this video out about Energy Web Token and Ripple working together. This is some fascinating stuff.
It is.
It's not really enough time for me in this little segment to really break it down and explain it all. But just know a lot of people say that Energy Web Token is Warren Buffett's crypto project because he supports so much of the stuff. He's invested so heavily in a lot of the infrastructure that is underlying Energy Web Token. There's a lot of crossover between Warren Buffett and this. Now, does that, that don't mean a hill of beans to me, I'm going to be honest with you. But I know a lot of people care about that in a roundabout way, Warren Buffett is involved in this project. We know Warren Buffett says a lot of negative stuff about crypto. You know, he had lunch with Justin Sun. It turned out not to be a big deal. But here's the more important thing is what Energy Web Token is doing with Ripple. The crypto industry, with its questionable carbon footprint, now has a convenient way to showcase its green cred on a verified basis. Announced Wednesday, Energy Web, a nonprofit focused on decentralized approaches to decarbonizing the grid, wants to show how a large blockchain platform can switch to a zero carbon footprint. To start with, the organization is teaming up with the San Francisco-based Ripple and the XRP Ledger Foundation. Do you see the puzzle pieces falling into place here, TJ?
Mm-hmm.
How mad does it make you?
Oh, it pisses me off so much. Because, I mean, you could see, like, everybody knows the energy credits are going to be a big part of the future. It's going to kind of be a de facto world currency in a lot of different ways, where the government, at least especially here in the U.S., with using energy credits for a lot of different things. So it makes total sense that they would wrap it right in with the banks and roll all this stuff together. But, yeah, it's frustrating to say the least.
Well, at least we knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least we make money on it. At least we're going to be fine.
Right. And that's the only thing you can do. You can't, whether you like the rules of the game and what's happening or not, you're still in it. You're still playing it. So you can sit there and complain about it, or you can use the information you have to your advantage. And that's what we try to do here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what we're trying to preach. And I was talking about that with Carl this morning. You guys will see on my interview with him on his channel. I think he's going to put out later today. I compare it to, if you're a sports gambler, if you're a diehard on that, I used to be at different times in my life. And, look, one of the best teams to bet on for a while was the Saints. I hate the Saints. I would rather bet on the Saints and lose my money than them win. That's how much I hate when the Saints win any game, which I think they're going to be a train wreck this year. So I'm real excited about it. But back when Drew Brees was there, back when they, right when they won the Super Bowl, they had so many good seasons.
Yeah.
But look, I would bet the crap on them. I hated them, but I would bet them. And I won a lot. And it killed me to win that money, but it made it a little bit easier, you know? That's how it is with Ripple. You may hate them. You may not like Ripple. You may not like what they stand for. You may not like banks, but you can bet on them, and you're going to be a winner at the end of the day. And you got to ask yourself the question, does your stance against Ripple, does your, what do they call that? Like, does your peaceful protest against Ripple by not investing in it, does that help you? Does that hurt them and help you? Does it really hurt them for you not to have your $700 in XRP?
No.
Or your $10,000, whatever it is? It don't hurt them a lick. So you're really only hurting yourself. Supreme Commander out. Okay. Someone said, go Saints, Drew Brees. Yeah, Drew, bye-bye. He's gone now. It's a new generation. Okay.
Did you see DZ traded his Panthers hat for a Falcons
I
hat?
did see that.
That's the first thing I said to him in the suite. I was like, okay, nice upgrade on the hat.
Yeah, the suite was awesome.
The suite was awesome.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, actually, on that note, I want to hear from the audience if any of you would be interested, like if we did a giveaway or an NFT for like 2 suites in the seat to watch a Falcons game or to go to a concert or a soccer game or something. Do you guys have an interest in that?
Would you like to go to a Falcons game with us?
Yeah. If you do,
come sit this week.
Put what? Hashtag Falcons?
Hashtag Rise Up.
Rise Up. There it is. Yeah, let's see. Boom. Because I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, we looked real bad at the game the other night. Our third string quarterback looks like he could be our running back at this point. So
yeah,
I think we'll be okay though.
That was bad. That was the best play of the game when the quarterback ran.
Yeah, he had a few good runs.
Yeah.
Then we missed a field goal. It was a long field goal. But look, it's just so hard. Preseason means nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and I think this preseason means actually, much less than many of the other ones. Yeah, a lot of people want to go. Yeah, we'll figure something out. We'll do a giveaway where y'all get to go with us. It'll be fun.
Maybe not the London game.
Yeah, we don't have tickets to the London game.
I know. I was joking.
So, all right, let's move on here. But just to finish up the XRP conversation there, we're gonna have a much bigger video about EWT and Ripple this week. So y'all might get 2 Ripple videos this week. Maybe. I mean, it's hot right now. Okay. Someone said, Ben, don't hate on Drew. He'd win if he was up 28-3.
You're probably right.
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard for me to honestly determine whether my most painful moment as a sports fan was losing the Super Bowl. I was there, losing the Super Bowl, or watching the Saints win one. It's really hard for me to.
It's got to be blowing that lead.
God, I sure hate when the Saints won that Super Bowl, though.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Because even if we would have won that one, I mean, they still would have had one before us, which that's really what tears me up.
Mm-hmm.
I might cry. God, I hate the Saints so much.
Too. God.
IRS won't go after Bitcoin miners regardless of broker definition reports. And I've already told you guys this. We told you guys this in the very beginning. These laws, these rules, they're unenforceable when it comes to the infrastructure bill and what they consider to be brokers. It's not possible. The Biden administration reportedly isn't interested in applying the Senate infrastructure bill's definition of broker to miners, validators, and developers. So I told you guys that this was a much ado about nothing because I knew this was unenforceable. There were a lot of people out there that were trying to push this narrative. They're like, crypto's over. Ah! No, it's not. Common sense will prevail in a lot of these instances. Look, they're going to be, the politicians are going to be dumb. They're going to be stupid on the federal level. I like a lot of state politicians. The ones at the federal level are bought and paid for. That's what I don't like. And they do a lot of stupid stuff. They're not going to do anything that is going to kill crypto innovation in the United States. They're just not going to. They're smart enough to know that they don't want to get left behind in this industry. Why? Because ultimately, when industries do well in America, the government benefits from that because they get to take in all the tax money. So they're, greedy, money hungry people. So that's what they're going to want to do. Twitch chat over 200. So appreciate that. Everybody in the Twitch chat, we love. I also thank you to our viewers on TikTok, our viewers on, are we on Facebook today?
We're still on Theta.
We're still on Theta.
Yeah. For now.
Yeah, for now. The Theta people are mad at us.
Are they?
By saying we're going to go to Facebook.
Well,
we were only allowed to do 3. And guys, on Theta, we're doing like, how many viewers?
58.
58. So we're getting 58 viewers, but if we move our Facebook Live, we'll probably get thousands probably.
Yeah.
So we just got to think about what is the best. And people say like, well, you should be supporting decentralization. Well, we love Theta. We support Theta 100%.
Yeah.
But we got to go where the attention is.
Correct.
So
it also helps with a lot of the scams and misinformation on Facebook if we could be there live
yes.
every day so people know what's real.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we can come up with a solution, but that's kind of where we're at. But it doesn't mean we don't love data, and we've enjoyed being over there. It's just there's just not that many viewers compared to the other places.
We could probably use Restream to still be on Theta. So we'll get there. It's just more
Yeah.
work.
I want to be in as many places as possible. So
Right.
So I say Cool Hit Network video airing now. Is that the baseball video?
I'm not sure. It probably does
is.
have a lot of the recap of the weekend and a lot of that. So we had a busy weekend this weekend.
Did.
We had a lot going on.
Me and Coach Justin, we're coaching 6U Yankees backward baseball.
Serious.
We are gonna destroy it. We have the best. My drafting strategy was perfect. So a recently passed Senate bill would alter the definition of broker. Crypto advocates worry this could include non-custodial actors such as miners. Treasury won't interpret the bill broadly. So, I mean, I don't think there's any reason for us to go into this. We basically know exactly what it says. We already talked about it. But here's a Twitter thread. A quick little guide on the admin stance on the crypto tax fight based on a convo I had with an official this week. It's from Victoria Guida. She's got 20,000 followers and she's verified, yet we've got almost 500 and we're not. Interesting, huh? First of all, they say the notion that they'd apply third-party tax reporting rules to entities like miners that aren't actually brokers is silly. IRS, which I told you guys that in the beginning. IRS was already drafting rules along these lines, but they wanted Congress to pass this legislation so as to make their authority in the space ironclad to help head off litigation from the crypto industry. They're fine excluding non-brokers. One reason they don't really want exclusions, though, is because the industry is still evolving. Who knows what types of entities might someday be brokers that aren't now. More generally, this is about tax reporting. IRS legally just can't share this information with Treasury's anti-money laundering unit, FinCEN. That said, some of the legal battle lines around how we think about brokers might be relevant in the regulatory spaces. I saw Cisco Kid said the Browns look good. I didn't even see him. We play the Browns here in a couple weeks in the preseason.
That might preseason. Do we play them in regular season?
No, we don't play them in the regular season. We actually play the Dolphins in the preseason and the regular season. You don't usually play teams in the regular season. You play in the preseason.
But Naomi, a big Dolphins fan.
Naomi is?
Yeah, she grew up watching the 72 Dolphins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about
Don Shula, kind of her hero.
Really? I got a Don Shula signed helmet.
Nice.
We were just talking about that this morning.
Yeah.
So here, this is also kind of long. This is from that same story. Treasury to the rescue. Officials to clarify crypto tax reporting. So, look, guys, here's the point. All this is going to get taken care of. None of it was ever to really worry about. And I think it just shows, like, they're not trying to crush crypto. They're smart enough to let it flourish, but they would just want to have as much. It's a balancing act. They want to have as much control as possible while still letting the industry flourish. So they gotta know that. So Dolphins will smoke ATL. Y'all really got a great quarterback over there. I'll tell you what, I'd trade with you if I could. I'd get Tua. You're not very good, guys. You're gonna find out he's not a very good quarterback. But look, I actually when I went through the list, I gave the Dolphins a win. It's a road game for us. You know, we'll see. The Falcons will be better than expected this year. I do believe that.
Yeah, I think 11-6 is a little optimistic.
It might be, but we got 7 playoff teams this year.
Yeah.
So I will finish number 2 in our division. So that gives us a fighting chance to get in the playoffs. Walmart is seeking a crypto product lead following in Amazon's footsteps, according to job ads. Somebody said, how about the Titans? Well, y'all got my man Julio over there, so pretty good. My son's favorite player is Derrick Henry, so he was real sad he didn't play. America's largest grocer and retailer, Walmart, is seeking a crypto product lead, according to a job ad posted on popular career site LinkedIn and on its own website as well. Company is seeking a visionary leader to fill its digital currency and crypto product lead vacancy. You will be responsible for developing the digital currency strategy and product roadmap. As an expert in digital currencies, crypto and blockchain related technologies, you will drive the vision for the product and capabilities roadmap. The applicant would further identify crypto related investment and partnerships. Wow, that's interesting. I know Chainlink's calling them right now about a partnership. Job applicants would have to relocate or live in Bentonville, Arkansas, the headquarters of Walmart. It's assumed that Walmart would begin accepting digital assets for its checkout option, much like Amazon. Amazon eventually denied the reports. Let's see, an anonymous source, which BitBoy Crypto covered at the time. There's been longstanding rumors, and this is on BitBoyCrypto.com, by the way. You guys can go to BitBoyCrypto.com and click news and read this article. With Amazon reportedly entering crypto as per its own job ad, Walmart and other smaller retailers won't be far behind to do the same. Just a matter of time when Amazon and Walmart jump in. I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think that this is a big deal, Walmart getting in? You know, and here's how you know, right? Here's how you know that when we saw the Amazon news a few weeks ago, and all of a sudden the price of Bitcoin pumped up $10,000 overnight, this is how you know that it wasn't the Amazon story. Because you got Walmart doing the exact same thing. And where was the pump? Walmart is the second biggest retailer behind Amazon, I believe. Is that correct?
I'm not sure.
They have to be.
They probably were number one before Amazon.
So for sure they were number one before.
I imagine they probably still are number two.
Well, because what it's so funny. Like I remember seeing this chart of the difference between 10 years from like 2000 to 2010, even somewhere around there, of the market share that all the big box companies had: Kmart, Walmart, Sears, Best Buy, Target, yada yada yada. Walmart has like absorbed all of them but Target. Like Walmart is far and away the number one brick and mortar retailer. It's not even close. They also have a very large online presence, but they do fall behind Amazon. But you've got to imagine if Walmart's going to be accepting crypto and getting into this, that this would be a huge, pump would come from this. But you didn't see it. Why? Because we didn't see a big pump from Amazon either. That was a lie. And I told you that at the time. It was a lie that Amazon, having a product lead for crypto, pumped the price up. It was whales in the middle of the night pumping the price is exactly what it was across the world. But I think this is cool. I think that Walmart, I've thought for a long time, Walmart is going to be a very key player in the world of crypto. Why? Because it just makes total sense. Like they need all the VeChain supply tracking technology, a huge brick and mortar retailer where people can spend crypto eventually. And you just think about the future of retailers. Okay. I believe, and I can't remember who told me this. I don't think it was you. Maybe it was you, TJ. I don't think it was you though. That one day that all the Walmarts are just going to be fulfillment centers.
Yeah, I definitely have that theory. I don't know if I talked to you about it, but I have a feeling that most big box retail kind of places will be kind of turned into remote fulfillment centers where everything's going to be delivered
by drones.
Yeah, so it's not as much about walking through the store as it is just using that space for the highest, most efficient processing that you can.
So he says Alibaba, the second biggest. Well, yeah, that's
a wholesaler.
Amazon.
It's not a retailer; it's a wholesaler. So that's not the same.
So we are all Walmart. These people, man, I love them. Do y'all remember the People of Walmart website?
Yes.
Is that still up?
I'm not sure.
People of Walmart. Let's see if we got some good ones we can check out here. Oh, it's still up. All right, here we go. Okay. Is it just one picture? Here we go.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Is that a dude or a lady?
I think it's a dude.
I think it's a dude. And some broad shoulders.
Yeah.
Riding off into the sunset of self-checkout. What is this? Okay.
Installed.
Installed.
I was going to say, might be careful. We don't know what we're going to run across here.
Well, it's all family.
Yeah.
What do y'all think of people that wear shirts like this? Like, look, I was at Disneyland last week, and there were people that were wearing shirts that like had vulgar language on it, which they're not supposed to do at Disney, by the way. Disney will tell them to change shirts, but it's like innuendo stuff. I'm like, how cool do you have to be to wear a shirt to Disney that looks like that? Like, how cool do you have to be? Like, what kind of person in society to go to Disney where there are kids everywhere would you wear a shirt like that? Nuts. Let's see here. Anything else cool? I mean, an RV, that's not that funny. These used to be so funny, though.
They used to be great.
I wonder if there's like a Hall of Fame here. Look at that guy.
Holy cow.
I love the banana eating.
Yeah. Oh, my
That's
goodness.
a good one right there.
Oh, my.
Oh, man. Let's just one more click, man. I'm into this stuff. I'm into it. Let's see if we can find a good one.
You could probably Google like best of Walmart people and find a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I bet you could. What about this guy? Hey, update on my and TJ's chess game. I actually won. I checkmated him. So
Yep.
I'm 3-1-1 against him, just so everybody knows.
Yep. Also, somebody said something about Uber drivers in the chat. That was a fun thing that happened over the weekend. My Uber Eats delivery driver was shilling Bitcoin. He left.
That's right. Tell him about that. That was hilarious.
It was hilarious. I pulled my food out of the bag and I saw a little Swan Bitcoin card sitting on the counter, and I was thinking, like, I know I talked to them all at Bitcoin 2021, I guess
Yeah.
it was. And I was like, how did a card from the Bitcoin conference get on my counter? And then I picked it up and looked at it, and it was like, hi, this is Daniel. I deliver Uber Eats, but I also spread the good word about Bitcoin. And then he had a
Daniel,
cute-
you didn't even know you were delivering food to TJ.
yeah, it was funny.
Daniel's got to watch the channel. Am I
Yeah.
right?
He's probably. And then he had a QR code to his.
Oh, he
rep.
might be a maxi though. If he's
He
promoting Swan, Could
probably
be a
is.
maxi. Could
Yeah.
be a maxi. What's the maxi channel? Tone Vase. You watching Tone Vase? He's a cool guy.
No, it's probably like Breed Love or.
Does this have YouTube channels?
I don't know if he has a YouTube channel or if he just visits everybody else's.
All right, here we go. CFTC commissioner says Ethereum is not a security. We already know that. As Biden set to appoint new CFTC head to oversee crypto. And attorney Jeremy Hogan, I think he was the one that was making notes on the XRP lawsuit, has asked the SEC boss Gary Gensler on Twitter whether or not Ethereum was a security. Gensler didn't respond, but CFTC Commissioner Brian Quintes did. I like this guy. This Brian Quintes, you know who this guy is?
Loosely, yeah.
He was the guy that said just so y'all know, Bitcoin and Ethereum are ours. They're not even the SEC's. Yeah, that was basically what he said. This comes as President Joe Biden is expected to announce a new head who will run the CFTC. Hogan asked on behalf of millions of Americans who own Ether whether or not it was a security. Hogan expressed on Twitter, the lizard man said, if crypto is going to be widely adopted, it needs some rules of the road and a cop on the beat to enforce them. To be clear, I'm technology neutral. I'm bank positive. What I'm not neutral about, investor protection. What a fraud. Futures contract on a security is in both the SEC and CFTC's jurisdiction. Futures contract on a pure commodity is only in the CFTC's jurisdiction. There's currently a futures contract on ETH. It is only under the CFTC's purview, which makes ETH a non-security commodity. Like these guys, Gary Gensler and Brian Quintes have been going back and forth. It's pretty funny. Let's see. Crypto is bigger than the SEC. This is why you guys know what I think. We told you this many times. We need an independent commission. Yeah. We don't need, not independent. I mean, we know there's going to be politicians on it, but we need a commission for crypto. Like this is now blowing up to the point, is getting big to the point that is something that we are going to need. We can't just have these people arguing over who it's in their purview of.
We need a DAC, digital asset commission.
DAC.
Yeah.
Love that DAC. I like it. I like it. I like it.
You want to say that again?
I'm all in on that DAC. Yeah, I like that. DAC. DAC.
So, somebody clip that.
No, don't do it. Don't clip the
Come on,
No, I'm gonna
Twitch people.
stop.
Make that a highlight.
Don't clip the DAC. Don't clip it. Don't clip it. It's not a religious statement, okay? I'm just saying. I'm gonna stop. We crossed the line there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, crypto experts are everywhere. You should be skeptical before paying one. A self-titled crypto consultant was sentenced for embezzling millions of dollars from clients in a crypto scam earlier this year in California. I think that was a TikTok guy, maybe it was. The scam in which the consultant, or there was a TikTok guy that did one. It may not be the same guy. Consultant admitted to embezzling clients' funds the government says are worth more than $20 million today. Highlights how bad actors can take advantage of newcomers in an emerging and murky market. But in an industry with no standards for offering crypto advice or education to investors, and this is true, like, is being someone who obviously, is on the front lines of this. Like, we deal with this all the time. People accusing us of stuff, and that, you guys know how it is. We have no regulation. Like, we don't have any laws to go by because they can't even agree who's responsible for this. And so I've said for a long time, I would love to have, a definitive list of like, this is something I can say. These are things we can promote. These are the disclaimers we have to give. That these are, like in the stock world, you have 70, I think is it 48 hours maybe? If you do stock videos, you're not allowed to sell a stock until 48 hours after you do the video, I think. I think that they have that regulation, though. They have that. Now, we go way on the other end. Like, we lose money to wait long enough if we do sell out of anything at any point. But we don't have this. We got nothing to go by. And so all these people that are out there, like, blaming all these YouTubers for this or these Twitter influencers for this or that, nobody has anything to go off of. So it'd be nice to have that. So it says, where should newcomers turn for advice? Private crypto consultants are not required to hold any sort of traditional accreditation like a certified financial planner. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, we don't need private crypto consultants. That's all a scam. You don't need anyone to do that for you. You don't need someone else to hold your crypto. That's the whole point. You should be holding it. All they're doing is they're just going to buy popular cryptos that everybody knows about and then charge you for it. You do it yourself. You don't need anybody to hold your crypto. We do know there are a lot of people that do want people to hold their hands, and that's not good. I've never recommended or advised anyone to seek out an independent crypto consultant, says Daniel Johnson, a CFP at Refocus Financial Planning. This seems as if it could be a disaster waiting to happen. CFPs must act as a fiduciary. Yeah, fiduciary is right. With integrity and competence, says Teresa Morrison, a CFP at the Beckett Collective. In English, this translates to acting in the client's best interest with honesty and candor and with subject matter knowledge and the skill to apply that knowledge. Because of this fiduciary responsibility, any CFP who can provide advice on digital assets must have deep knowledge and skill on the topic, according to Morrison. And this is the problem. This is the problem, okay? The problem is any person who is well-versed, has deep knowledge and skill in crypto is going to tell you, you don't need to do this. Anyone who understands crypto and is an expert is going to tell you, you do this on your own. You don't need to pay someone else to show you how to invest in crypto. All of our content on this channel is free. All of it. We got tutorials for everything. We got the academy that's rolling out. You said by the end of Q2?
September 1st.
Is that the date officially?
Yeah.
Big announcement, September 1st.
Yeah, September 1st. That's the date. We got a lot of work to do this week, but it'll be ready.
Dylan Kasich says Calvin Ridley gonna eat this year with Julio gone. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley, I think he's probably like the next Antonio Brown without the craziness.
I know, ELO Brown. We'll get it done.
What?
He said they're going to hold us to September 1st.
Okay.
We're working really hard on it, guys. It's a lot of work. The only thing that might hold us up is payment processing, but we'll get it.
So I'm just trying to look here. Look, guys, here's the thing about the story. Just want to wrap this up with. All of these people that are doing these scams, they're preying on newcomers to crypto. They're preying on your lack of knowledge, your lack of expertise. We know somebody, every day people send me pictures of this BitBoy arbitrage. It's an ad that shows up on our videos because YouTube and Google are negligent, but they are part of the technocracy, so you can't sue them over it. The judges just dismiss the cases. Why? Because they're filed in Silicon Valley where they own all the judges. They're clearly negligent in allowing scam ads out there. We at BitBoy Crypto will never ask you for any money for any investments. We'll never do that. We will never do that. Anything that you can get through us, like our Bit Academy or our NFTs, we're going to talk about them on the channel. We don't talk about any of that other stuff on the channel because it doesn't exist. It's not real. We will never DM you. If you ever see something that says, hey, it's BitBoy Crypto, please send me a DM. That's a scammer. I actually had a guy that sent me a message on Facebook over the weekend, and he said, yeah, you messaged me a while back, and I was afraid to answer any of your questions because I thought maybe it was a scammer. But now I think it was really you. And I said, no, it was really a scammer. It was really a scammer. We'll never ask you for any of that stuff. It just, I feel like it's important for us to say that a good bit of the time. Northeast Cobb YMCA.
Somebody was saying they played hockey there.
Oh, yeah. We're in West Cobb.
Yeah.
But, okay. So let's move on. Next story. Last story of the day. Microsoft wants to use Ethereum blockchain to fight piracy. Major software developers' new plan to combat piracy relies on the transparency of blockchain technology. And here you can see a blockchain wave sweeping over Jack Sparrow, apparently. Windows operating system and Office productivity suite have always been top performers on any software piracy platforms. So it's no wonder that Microsoft, the developer of both products, works hard to establish anti-piracy measures. As the title of the research, Argus, a fully transparent incentive system for anti-piracy campaigns, suggests, Microsoft's new system relies on the transparency aspect of blockchain technology. Built on the Ethereum blockchain, Argus aims to provide a trustless incentive mechanism while protecting data collected from the open, anonymous population of piracy reporters. A lot of AMP people in the chat today.
Yeah.
Is it like the same guy over and over again?
I don't know what's going on. It's just a lot of AMP spam, it seems like.
A lot of AMP spam?
We like AMP, so it's okay. But
well, if you take the word amps and you change the letters, it would be spam. We like AMP. I think AMP's good. Maybe AMP will be involved in the Walmart stuff. But the point of this story here is we've got Microsoft now getting thicker and thicker involved in crypto. We have Intel also made a big announcement over the weekend. Let me pull up the story. Intel, Bitcoin. Let's see here. Intel discloses stake in Coinbase, the crypto exchange. Now, that shouldn't shock you at all, as Intel follows along, right along with the financial cartels. They're heavily invested in Coinbase as well. Intel is part of the financial cartel for sure. They bought shares of Coinbase. So you got Intel heavily invested in Coinbase. You have Microsoft using blockchain technology to fight piracy. You have Walmart saying, hey, we're going to get involved in crypto. We're hiring a crypto lead to develop this plan to move forward. You've got Amazon, where you have the new CEO, Andy Jassy, I think is his name. He is also extremely bullish on crypto, and they're seeking a similar position to Walmart. You got all of these companies getting involved in crypto. And just think about this. You still have people out there that think crypto is a scam. You still have people out there that think, like Peter Schiff, that I did a debate with on the Daily Caller, or is it Daily Wire?
Daily Wire.
Daily Wire. Daily Wire, which will be out sometime this week, I believe. We'll probably do another show with them here soon. Peter Schiff, he believes like Bitcoin's going to zero. Like, how can you look at all of the development companies? Because here's what really gives crypto its value. You want to know what gives crypto its value? The amount someone's willing to buy it for or sell it for. And when you've got all of these billion-dollar companies getting involved heavily in crypto, how can you sit there and think, what, they're just going to all pull their support? They're using this technology to fight piracy. They'll just be like, we'll just go use something different. I just so think about, like, I remember there was a guy who I knew back in 2018. And, I told him, I said, look, Bitcoin, Ethereum, these are the two biggest opportunities you're going to have in your lifetime. He was investing through Acorn and stocks. He's getting like, you guys know what Acorn is. There's an app bundle that does it for crypto as well. It's where basically all your debit card transactions, it rounds up to the dollar. Like, let's say you spend $7.42. It's going to round up 58 cents to make it $8 even, and then take that 58 cents and invest it in stock. And he was doing that. And I was like, bro, that's not what you need to be doing. You need to be investing in crypto. This is where the future is. And he's just like, nah, I don't think I'm going to stick with the stock market. I think it's, I'm not sure crypto's going to make it. How dumb does he look today? How much money did he miss out on? Because he just wrote crypto off because he thought it was a passing fad. Those people that do that can't see the big picture of all of these companies getting into crypto and using blockchain. And the next wave of that, you want to know the next wave of that? The next wave is the people who are going to see CBDCs rolling out, which, by the way, I've been told that probably what we're going to see, this is a little contradictory to what I may have told you guys earlier. I told you guys that CBDC development was going to basically stop for a long time as we go into the bear market. It's actually not true. I misunderstood a little bit of what was told to me, is that we're going to see some CBDCs for countries roll out and fail. They're going to roll out, and this is going to push us closer to the one world currency, which is coming in probably the next 10 years.
Yeah, most of them will probably fail.
Most of them will probably fail. But that's this bull cycle's generation of people in the past that said, I just don't think crypto is going to make it. Now it's obvious that crypto is going to make it. Am I right? Yes. There's no question about that. Bitcoin, crypto, they're here to stay. You look at companies like Microsoft, Intel, Amazon. I could name 100 companies. I could actually probably name like 20. PayPal, MicroStrategy, Grayscale, right? You got all these companies that are getting heavily involved in crypto. You can't say it's going to fail anymore. So now the next generation, you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, well, you know, basically the blockchain technology, Justin Williams used to say this. He may or may not believe this anymore. I don't think he does anymore. But he say, you know, the companies in the world and the governments, they're not going to allow blockchain. They're not going to allow crypto, but they're going to accept blockchain. They're going to use blockchain. Well, they don't really have a choice at this point. People are going to say CBDCs are going to, there's no, you know, point investing in crypto because look at the digital yuan. Well, we're still going to have the crypto markets. The crypto markets it's a private market. It's not, well, it's a public market. It's what I meant by private is kind of like private sector. Like we're allowed to invest in crypto. So as long as people are still investing in crypto, it don't matter if CBDCs take off or not. You're investing in companies basically, in Ethereum and in Cardano and in XRP. You're investing in their future use case. And so you're going to have a lot of people who are going to write crypto off again when it starts to fall. But those people that watch this channel, those people who, you know, over the next year are going to wait for some of those bear market prices, you guys will do very well in the next market, just like we did. So, wow, look at all of those faces of mine over there. Oh, look, somebody made me a dragon. That's kind of cool. Look
Yeah,
at
they're
that.
doing emote only on the Twitch chat to end it out.
I like it.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right, guys. Well, that's all we got for today. Remember, DZ will actually be here in the morning, maybe looking like a pirate. He might be the next Jack Sparrow. And I'll be back here on Wednesday. I will be back. I will be on Around the Blockchain today and tomorrow. So I'll see you guys there. That's all I got. Be blessed. Good boy out.